FluentBoards. What is it? What can it do? And should you buy it or not? Right, this is just like a little bit of Trello. There are also other platforms that can do that, such as Aura, and it's just a canvas that you can make tasks and drag and drop them in a tight time zone or in a tight timeline when you've completed or if something is in progress. Um, but the benefits for the Fluent boards is that they have uh, direct integrations with other WordPress plugins, especially from Linear itself, and it lives in the WordPress itself. Now, you might think by yourself, why should it be in the WordPress environment itself? Well, think about this scenario. When you have a customer and you have built the website, then sometimes you want to have them a little course and so they can do things by themselves. For example, adding from the images, adding some meta, or how can they build a form by themselves. All those kinds of questions you can put into the boards and they can follow a course. So let me just drag and drop it in here. So this is to do. So when they are learning it, then they can drag and drop it to in progress. And when they've completed the course, then they can go to complete. Now, as you can see in here, these are the tasks, and you can make a new one, and then save it, and you can give it a name, and build all those lessons, and then you can click on it, and when you open the task, then you can, for example, add an attachment of a YouTube channel, so you can put in the link and the display text, or even drag and drop a file. So then you can make a course online in the WordPress environment itself. So that is one aspect. You're gonna see other aspects, but as you can see, it's a clean dashboard, and you can also do it in the full wide screen. So as you can see here, this is the full wide, and this is a community. I don't think that this is necessary, because then they will be redirected to the community, and I don't like that. And so they're getting a little bit confused. Now you can change the canvas into a list, as you can see here, and you can add members. So you can search for the members that are living into your WordPress, or you can invite members. There's also a front end edition, and then you can choose who can adding or watching the front end canvas, and of course there is a filter. So yeah, you can make multiple boards. So if you go here to the boards, then you can add a new board, and you give it a title, and you give it a description, and then you can see that there is a new board created. Now this is standard, so this is by default, but when you are clicking on it, then you can give it a name in whatever you want to give it, and you toggle on the wheel, then you can see here there are more settings. I'm not gonna discuss it now because it's too soon, it is too early. I have to discover a lot of things by myself, but of course you want to be able to customize the global settings. You can choose whether you want to have an email notification. So for example, what I'm going to show you is that there's an integration with fuentfoms, and when somebody adding a form, then it will be added to the boards, the particular board that you have chosen, and then you can push out an email notification if you want so. But of course you can also disable it. And I see your little bell, and you can see uh, that there are two notifications, and they are living in here in the canvas. But you can also watch it in here. So you can see here a little number. Then you can see that there are 7 new submissions or edits to this canvas, to this boards. So let's see how it works with Fluent Forms. First thing is that you have to go to the integrations, and then you have to search for the boards, and you will find it in here. Then just check that on. Once you have done that, then you go into the particular form. So in this case is the contact form. This is the standard form that has been added for the demo. So we go to the installations, and we toggle on the installation in configurations. I should have done it in English, but sorry for that. As you can see here, there is the integration with FluentBoards. And when you are going to the FluentBoards, then you can select the boards. So this is the new one that we have made, but I've chosen for the previous. Again, give it a color label. In this case is green. Select if it's open, in progress, or completed. Now if you change the names, then you can also choose other stages. So this is what we have changed, so it will change also within the Fluent form settings. And then of course you have to choose for who it is attaching to the person that will handle this particular form and the board. But when you have team members, then you can choose another one if you want. So, and the Fluent CRM integration, of course. So this is from the form, and as you can see here, these are all the fields from the form. And I'm not going to describe now what you have to do, because I assume that you already know what you have to do. And then you have to save the feed, of course. Now let's just see how it works. So we go into the boards, and this is just the beginning, because it's still in the early stage. So let's drag and drop them in here. So, and then we are going to add in the form once again, and the subject is YouTube, and the message is video. I'll make it YouTube too. And you submit the form, and as we can see here, then you can see that it has been added to the boards, as you can see here, and you click on it, and then you can see the description and the attachments and everything what you want. Now that will also, because in the settings we have chosen for the email notification, so it will also get into the email box. So this is the beauty from all those tools from the guys from WordPress Ninja Manager, that's from Fluent, that there is a lot of integration. And as you can all know, maybe that maybe already know, is that there's also an integration, for example, with Better Docs and with Fluent support. And if you enable the docs in here, then it's when they're asking something, then the first thing it will do is make suggestions in from the Better Docs, so for the docs that you have made. So everything works together. and that is the beauty from these tools. And what you don't have to forget is that you have to make to install a plugin where the user can log in on an appropriate way. So, for example, login press, so that they don't get confused and they will be immediately redirected to the page where they have to be. So this are the integrations, and you can also click on learn more. The other thing that you have to keep in mind is that when somebody submits a form, so when with the Fluent forms, and you want them directly to redirect them to support tickets, then you must also subscribe them to the WordPress to your WordPress. So there will be a new WordPress user. Otherwise, it won't work. So it's just with the integrations, and you can see here the Fluent support integration. This was it in a nutshell. There are a lot more things to discover, but it's in the early stage, and I will wait a little bit, and then I'm going to show you more things. Hopefully they will adding the webhooks or something like that, and then we can play more around, and maybe we can do more things. I think so, because it's all now in the development phase. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time.